What's up, guys? Luna Wolf from XS here. I woke up in the middle of the night. My phone went off. It flashed, and I looked over, looked at it. The mobber tells me they released footage. The mobber, I really appreciate it because I did not know this was out. Earlier, I did a video about how Conor McGregor came out and said, "Hey, Paulie, I beat you up, man. Quit being mad." I was on Paulie's side. I was like, man, Paulie kind of did wrong or whatever. Now, like, Paulie's been running his mouth so much, I'm like, something's not right here. But at the same time, I still doubted that Paulie got beat up. Based on this footage I'm about to show you, Paulie got beat up. Because even in the photos, Paulie looked bad. To be, like, if I was Paulie's lawyer, if I was his defense, I would say, hey, Paulie's out of shape. Because he looks a little bit out of shape. But still, you're talking about a two-time world champion who just retired back in March. There's no way he just forgot all the skills that made him a two-time world champion. Based on this footage, Conor McGregor beat him up one side of the ring and down the other. I'm sorry, Conor haters. I'm sorry, Floyd Mayweather people. Conor McGregor, based on this footage, beat Paulie up bad. Let's go ahead and get it started. Here's the knockdown. That was a knockdown. That was not a push. That was a knockdown. Now, Paulie could have tripped, but still in boxing, if they were boxing a real professional bout right now, that's a knockdown. If you fall while getting punched, no matter whether you tripped going backwards or not, that is a knockdown. Maybe Paulie got off balance. I doubt it. I think Conor's strikes were just too strong for him. Look at him just beating him up. Paulie, look at him. Paulie's breathing. Paulie don't look right. Ooh, and that left he takes. Look at him. Conor just beating him up. That is very, very unconventional boxing. Grabbing the guy at the back of his head. Slapping him to irritate him, clinching, which Conor McGregor's from MMA. Floyd Mayweather's not from MMA. Paulie's not from MMA. The clinch is a huge part of MMA, whereas in boxing it's just to save your breath, you know. In MMA it's used as an advantage. Look at him, just beating him up. That could have been like a strike to the back of the head or whatever, but still, dude, just beating him up. I want to apologize to the Conor haters. I want to apologize to y'all. Because the way it's looking like Conor McGregor just dusted a two-time world champion. He just dusted him. Mayweather, like, this is a two-time world champion who's been retired since March. Mayweather's been out of the game for like 2 years or something like that. He hadn't knocked somebody out in a very long time. I don't know, man. Like, I'm one of those people who believes the hype. Who's like, okay, Floyd Mayweather is going to dominate Conor McGregor. My father grew up on boxing just like his father grew up on boxing, all that stuff. They used to box back in the day, whatever. I boxed for a little while. My father is saying, because he's an old school boxing dude. He said there ain't no way. There is no way that this MMA dude is going to walk in the ring and like even lay a hand on Floyd Mayweather. There's no way in the world he's going to lay a hand on him. If you look at that, you look at how weird Conor was being, how he's grabbing him, pulling him, just the unconventional boxing. It's just not. I'm surprised that got leaked because I think that was actually from Conor's camp. I'm not going to lie. I think Conor was like, hey, buddy, leak that footage so they'll see that I actually beat Paulie up. I think that's a bad thing because Floyd and them's going to be looking at that. They're going to study that to the end of the earth. They're going to be like, all right, look how Conor, he's very unconventional. He's got a good clinch. He can clinch up, hold you there, and still hurt you there. Whereas in boxing, you use the clinch. Yeah, you use it to get up tight and all that. But if you're tired, you use the clinch to hold on so you can just take some small shots and recover. In MMA, it's a completely different ball game. The clinch is one of the most dangerous places you can be. You better know what you're doing in the clinch or you will get knocked out like that. So, I'm sorry, Conor haters. And I mean, I agree. I still kind of agree with you. I'm like, there ain't no way Floyd's going to destroy him. I know most of the people who are like, Conor's going to beat Floyd. And most of the people who are like, Floyd's going to beat Conor. They're all just, they're just trolling. I hope like 1 million of them come to this video so I'll get 1 million views. And just like, it'd be like that. Like, Floyd's the best, hard work. And then Conor, 49-1. You know, Floyd's the best. Just over and over and over and over. But that's crazy, dude. Based off that footage, Paulie got his butt whooped. I'm telling you, Paulie got beat up bad. The photos that I saw, Paulie looked beat up. He looked bad. But I had nights like that when I was boxing. I had nights, because, I mean, you're wearing the headgear, so this is all that's showing. I had nights where I'd take that headgear off. I'd go to the gas station to get, like, some chewing gum or something, and I would, you know, they have that camera there that's watching you. I would look up in that camera and be like, wow, I look beat up. And I would think I had a good night. You know, I'm like, wow, I look really beat up. That's kind of the way I was feeling for Paulie. But looking at that footage, dude, Paulie got dusted. He got destroyed. There ain't nothing about two-time world champion. Might as well took his belts out, handed them to Conor and said, I give up. Got on his knees and just praised Conor. Like, no lie. He got dusted. Paulie got dusted. I'm sorry. I was on Paulie's side. But now that I see Paulie's just talking, just trying to cover himself, you know, saying like, release the footage, bro. Now that the footage is released, it's like, oh, crap, man. I didn't think he would actually release it. All right, guys. Appreciate y'all watching. The Mobber, man. Your video is coming up tomorrow. Thanks for alerting me on this because I had no clue. I let this video, I ramble on way too long on this video. But seriously, I appreciate y'all watching. Subscribe to my channel. Request a video. I'll put you on the board and I'll do a reaction to that video. So appreciate y'all watching. Check me out SoundCloud, Instagram, Twitter, and like always, check me out on the streets.